Most of us are taught that wealth is a number in a bank account. But I've learned something different. Some of the most grounded, nourished years of my life happened when I earned the least. For me, living richly has very little to do with income. It has everything to do with how deeply life is felt in the body, in the home, and in the rhythms of daily living. I learned that even when money was scarce, the feeling of poverty didn't have to define my life. Living richly often starts with where you are. Not with travel, not with escape, but with learning to feel supported right where your feet already stand. When I talk about grounding, I don't just mean standing on the grass. I mean letting the nervous system recognize I am held, I am supported, I have enough. Sometimes that looks like walking slowly in the woods, barefoot, and pausing long enough to actually feel the weight of your body being carried by the earth. Sometimes it looks like noticing warmth in your hands while kneading bread. Or the steady rhythm of stirring something simple on the stove. And sometimes wealth looks like laughter at the table, that quiet warmth in your chest when joy moves through the room. These are small things, but they build a deep sense of safety that no receipt can measure. Food, for me, became one of the foundations of a rich life. Not expensive food, not restaurant food, but food that carried presence, effort, and rhythm. Living richly started to mean growing what I could. Cooking what I had. And learning the quiet satisfaction of a pantry slowly filling over time. There's something stabilizing about noticing your meals don't just appear. They were prepared, preserved, or tended by your own hands. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Sometimes it's just choosing real cream in your coffee instead of something artificial. Or cooking one meal slowly instead of rushing through many. Small acts of nourishment build a feeling of sufficiency that money alone never creates.
Yum.
Living richly on a small income also meant changing how I thought about acquiring things. Not from deprivation, but from creativity. I learned that most things could be found secondhand. That what mattered wasn't owning more, but choosing well. I started focusing my money on stability, what keeps life steady, and letting the rest become an exercise in resourcefulness instead of lack. And when I did want something, I stopped asking, "Can I afford this?" and started asking, "Is this something I truly want to carry into my life?" That shift alone changed everything. Living richly isn't about pretending money doesn't matter. It's about refusing to let money define your sense of peace. Abundance grows from simple roots. A life connected to the land, to food, to family, and to the quiet dignity of caring for what you already have. Wealth isn't just a number. It's the feeling of your feet on the ground, your pantry holding enough, and your life moving at a rhythm that actually nourishes you. And today, I am grounded, nourished, and wealthy.